Welcome to our 12 Days of Christmas nail art series featuring me, Talia, from Talia's Nail Tales.
And me, from Sarah's Nail Secrets. We had so much fun doing the series last year that we're doing it again with 12 new themes.
Be sure to check the description box below for links to last year's videos. Let's get started. Welcome to Day 3, everyone. Day 3 was titled Snow Globe, and we are working on my mom's nails today, which means it will be a watch me work, so you guys can hear the commentary of me and my mom trying to figure out the design that worked best for her nails for this, which includes a 3D snow globe embellishment. Let's get started. Yeah, I gotta be nicer to you today.
Apparently. Which means there's no holds barred against me.
It's my decal binder. I have a video on this. It's very old. Why would you hand me that hand?
You want these nails?
Which one do you want your snow globe on?
My snow globe charm.
Yes.
Ring fingers are nice.
Ring finger, that did good last time, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna use these rings. I got these from a nail tech friend, so I'm pretty sure we can find these on Amazon, but I'll try and find a link for you guys as to where these are. And this is what is gonna be our like outline for a snow globe or 3D snow globe. So whatever decal you fit or you want needs to fit in here. See, well, you might be able to fit it all on there. No?
I don't see it. I think you want a little bit of white space around it, don't you?
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right.
I mean, you're the expert.
Like something like this is what I'm thinking. Like a scene like this.
Oh, that's pretty. I do like that. I
This
do like
one.
that.
And I think this little guy will fit perfectly in here. Hey?
I think so too. I think that's pretty.
And P.S. I call them decals, not decals.
Oh, well.
Okay, there we go. So that's our inspiration, is these. And then we're going to pull colors for this. You probably don't want much green on your nails though, hey? Okay.
Well, I don't think I want much.
So can I tell you
that
some of my
green.
ideas?
Sure.
Without you like telling me what to do and me not listening? Okay, let me see your hand. Okay, so snow globe, 3D snow globe here, and then the middle of what we're gonna do in here, I want to do a whole nail of. So the middle of your snow globe here is gonna be like magnified on this whole nail here.
Is it going to be another decal decal?
Yeah.
Like small and large?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I really want to do a plaid nail because we're doing the red. I feel like plaid will tie in really nicely to it.
Are you going to be able to do my negative positive one?
No. You don't get that say in the Christmas videos.
Okay, that's true.
We can go back and do it in your next one.
Okay.
Unless your next one's another Christmas video.
Which it might be.
Taking some of Fusion's Walk the Stage, I'm going to use this product all over my mom's nails, and this is going to be the base for the snow globe nail. When you're using the Fusion products, you want to make sure that you're doing them kind of in a floating motion, so you're kind of pulling the gel to the free edge as opposed to painting it on. My mom has worn these little rings on her nails before, and that's why I thought she'd be the perfect candidate for my snow globe idea. So I wanted that to be the main focus, is like the big 3D snowflake, which is going to sit on her ring finger. It's also because it's a little bit more 3D, I need my mom to be able to function with it too. So if I were to put it on the middle nail or the pointer nail or the pinky nail, she might not be able to function as well with it, whereas like the ring finger doesn't get used as much. So it's going on that one. When we were chatting about the design, I wanted to actually put a stamp right on top of the color gel before I embedded it. That way when I do my 3D snow globe on top of it, there's going to be some really pretty accents underneath it. So I decided to use one of the clear jelly stamper snowflake plates. Just make sure you remove your dispersion layer before you stamp on a colored gel. Next thing I want to do is line up where the globe is actually going to sit on my mom's nails. So I'm just taking the ring, lining it up. I'm going to go in with some of Fusion Snow Globe, which is a really pretty light see-through white silver gel. This is an underrated color.
So this is the base of the snow globe, and then we're going to put the
some
decal on top.
No, okay, so we're going to throw chunkies in here, and then we're going to encapsulate all this.
Okay.
And then that way, when we do the snow globe on top, I'll do the water color, or the water decal, right, to put that in. So it'll look like the water decal is floating on top of this glitter. And then we do the cameo, and then that's when we build it up with the gel. I promise this will all make sense soon, but essentially what I wanted is this chunk of gel here to be the base of the snow globe. And so when we encapsulate it and do the next steps to make the snow globe, it's going to kind of pop through, and adding these chunky glitters will give it a lot of really nice dimension. Don't worry guys, it'll all make sense soon. So then this nail, I want to be the inside of this.
Right, the larger version of
Yeah.
it. So are we just going to put sparkles on it? It's not going to be a white nail though, is it?
No, it's just going to be the sparkles. But I don't think I'm going to like this. Like on this nail, it's going to look sweet being clear. But on that nail, it's not. So I'm going to have to add some more sparkle, I think.
Okay, well the other thing is you want it to be a magnification of the other picture. Of the what's inside the snow globe. So
Yeah.
maybe you should do it white. I'll keep my opinion to myself. Because they're not the same. They are not going to be the same.
Moral of this story is that your mom is always right. Jokes, but actually in this situation she was. It totally makes sense to make this an actual white background. So again, we're going to go back in with some of this Walk This Way color from Fusion. I've talked about this color so much. Again, this is probably another color that you guys are tired of hearing about, but I absolutely love this. I love how bright white this one is and how much of a really pretty pearl finish it has to it. After I cured that white, I went back in with some of the Fusion Snow Globe on top of it. And after I have a nice thin layer down, you do want to make sure you're keeping this really thin because when you add your chunky glitters, it is going to add quite a bit of bulk to the nails. Then I'm going to go in with some of my loose chunky glitters. Now, this one that is really chunky is one of my hands down favorite glitters of life that you guys are probably tired of seeing but going to see a lot in this Christmas series. And that is Ice Crystals Glacier from the Nail Team. And then the other one is kind of an iridescent finer glitter, again from the Nail Team. My mom's favorite color is red, so I definitely wanted to make sure that we're using a lot of red elements, and I tried to match the red that was in that little house on the water decal to this particular red. And this particular red is actually called Slang in Red from Light Elegance, one of my favorite Christmassy type of reds that they've ever come out with. This color is so stunning that I wanted to make sure my mom was wearing it on more than just one nail, so we decided to put it on her thumbs as well. That way, again, when she holds her hand up fully, she can see the red on the thumbnail, red on the pinky nail, kind of enclosing the one hand in. Oh, this is such a pretty green. Hey, oh my gosh, look at that.
That's going to look awesome as a plaid.
This was my first time using the new LE Tie One On in Taiwan on a client, and I'm obsessed. Like, I swear someday I will be wearing this green on my nails because it is just so stunning and such a perfect winter green. I love this green.
Mm-hmm. That's very pretty. Velvet is one of those velvety green.
Now it's time to embed all of these beautiful colors. So we're going to take some of the Fusion 2.5. It is my hands down favorite gel to use. And because this nail is so bulky with all of the other glitter, I do want to use something that kind of isn't super thick. We are also going to skip all of the finish filing and move straight to the art on top after this. The nice thing is about water decals is that you don't have to cut them. Well, it depends what type of water decals you get. But these ones you can see the outline. So it doesn't really matter how you cut them. Sometimes if it's a full sheet, those are annoying to use. One thing I see asked a lot in different nail groups is how to work with water decals. So I'm going to give you guys some of my best tips and tricks on how to succeed with water decals. I actually prefer to embed my water decals. I find that putting them on top of the sticky layer of colored gel works the best, but because of this unique design, we're gonna have to do it on top. So I do wanna put a layer of gel down first, cure it, but do not remove the sticky layer. You also wanna make sure that you are using warm water because warm water will help the water decal remove from the backing a lot easier. Place your decal down into the taculator, push it down as much as you can. Then you're gonna take a dry wipe and try and remove any of that excess water. This will also help push the water decal down into the dispersion layer a little bit more. I find dropping a water decal on top of a dispersion layer works really well because it almost sucks the water decal down and makes it curve onto the nail. I 100% prefer using water decals versus, say, sticker decals. I find they just work a million times better. I also like to put my clients back into the light after I've put the water decal on, and then that dispersion layer will kind of cure the decal a little bit too. Your next step is to frame this image. So we're going to take a gel and we're just going to put it on top of pretty wide space, like a lot more than what the ring will actually cover. Then we're going to place our ring down into it and we're going to cure it. Oh wait, do you want snow on top before I do this?
Well, that's up to you. Because, I mean, you tell me, you can see the sparkles through from the bottom?
I don't think it needs it.
Okay, then it doesn't need it.
Because I don't want to, especially with...
Wow, that sparkles underneath really is popping through.
Okay, you need to tilt your hand upside down and in. This is what the nail looks like before you've put the gel on top of it. And you want to use a gel that is a little bit thicker. I like the Fusion 5, but you also want a gel that is really clear, which again, the Fusion 5 works really well for. So after you've applied a huge glob on top of the charm, you just want to flip your client's hand upside down so that it kind of pools to the middle and looks more like a globe. Make sure you have it exactly how you want and then cure it. That looks cool. Hey?
I think so.
Yes. I'm glad we did the gold one.
I think so. I prefer gold. So
I know.
thank you for doing that.
I feel like it's like slightly more festive with your green and your red. See, it's cold and it's not sliding. It's nice. Maybe I just do snowflakes on this nail. Like you can't even tell.
I don't think it's necessary. I think we've done and it won't show up on the red or the green. So I think you're taking away from the snowflakes by having that on there.
Let's not do it then.
Okay.
We're going to move on to stamping her plaid nails, and we actually did this 3 different times to get the combination that we like the best. First, we started with the gold as a center, and then we did red as some accents with some white accents as well. You don't like the white? Do you want black? Which my mom didn't like, so we decided to try black, but we wanted to make the red the focus this time. Ooh, I like the black better. Your red kind of gets lost, I feel like.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Will it change when you put the top coat on?
A little bit. Not very much, though. Finally, we found a winning combination. The gold just popped so much on this green that we wanted to make sure that that was the primary focus. I like this better. Yeah.
I like that.
Sometimes it just takes a bit to find the right combination of colors. See?
I like that.
Yeah, that's much better. For the plaid stamping on her thumb, because it's a red base, I wanted to make sure we were incorporating the other colors that we needed from the nail design. So we want to use some green, we want to use some gold, we want to use some black. I wasn't too sure how I was going to look using a bunch of different pearl finishes though. And after I was done, we got my mom's final verdict on what she thought of them.
It's no more pearl than what we did on the other one.
What do you think?
I like it.
Originally, I had planned her middle fingers to be an amplified version of the snow globe. You guys saw that didn't work out. So when in doubt, cover the nail with snowflakes. But when I do snowflake nails, I like to stamp on top of a finished file nail. I had already applied the gel and cured it. So I find that the snowflakes just do not pop as much and do not look as 3D if you do it on top of gel or top gloss. For the crystal placement, I wanted to have a really nice design that almost looked like jewelry on the nails. So we're going to use some green crystals and some gold crystals because the background is red. The large crystal in the middle is an SS16, the other ones on the sides are SS9s, and the really, really small ones are SS5s. I also wanted to throw some crystals in the center of the snowflake nails. So because the background is white and the snowflakes are white, we're going to use a mix of the red and green crystals that'll tie the rest of the design together. Our last step is to top gloss the design. Now I love how plaid nails look matte. My mom prefers shiny nails, and I have to agree. If I had my choice, it would be shiny over matte any day, even though I do like it on top of matte. Anyway, so we're going to use a tackless top gloss that is shiny for this. Make sure that you are covering over top of your snow globe because you don't want to leave that gel bare. You definitely want to seal it in. Also make sure that you're surrounding your Swarovski crystals and not going over top of them. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my version of the snow globe theme. As soon as we decided on this theme, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I knew exactly who it was going to go on. And don't worry, my mom will make another appearance in a Watch Me Work in this series coming up soon. Make sure you head on over to Sarah's channel and see what she did for the snow globe theme. Come on back tomorrow for day 4 and make sure you're following me on all of my social media. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!